So welcome back to the channel and an update on the Megger MTR105. Those of you that have seen the previous videos on this will know that I pretty much complain about the case on the MTR105 and the ability to store all of the accessories that come with it and the optional accessories that I've purchased. Pretty much complain every video about it that I do on it. To my mind, the case just isn't big enough for the needs, but this is the case that Megger do provide with it. If I open up the front part of it, you can see the instrument there, and you can see, if I put it this way, you can see that it doesn't really fit very well in the front of the case with all the accessories underneath here. You can see you're supposed to open this up and you should be able to plug your leads in there, but as you can see, the meter sits proud of that, doesn't line up properly, so it's not a very good solution in my mind. Furthermore, I do have my little filter unit here, low pass filter unit that I plug into the top for taking voltage measurements on the MTR105, because this cannot, the three-phase voltage measurement has an error on it and it won't work with the output on an inverter. I did check before I did this video. The firmware version is still 01.01.04. That's the latest one from February this year. It never resolved the issue, so I still need to use this, and I struggle to get this in the case with everything else in there. So we'll put him to one side and we'll just open the case up. So this is pretty much how I have the setup at this moment in time. I have a charger tucked away in the centre here. These are the two sets of 4-wire resistance measurement leads, a set of crocodile clips and a set of probes. And then underneath in here I have the thermocouple probe for the temperature measurements on the unit. That comes with the unit anyway. The crocodile clips come with the unit. The probes are an optional extra that I've purchased, as is the actual charger as well. I can stick the thermocouple in the netted pocket there, and then I stick the charger in the middle of that and couple him all up there, and he holds in place. This side I have the adapter for the charger unit that goes in there, and then again just wrapped up over the velcros I have the set of 3-phase test leads and the voltage measurement adapter that I made for measuring transducer outputs. And then in this pocket, in the netted pocket, I have a set of probes that come with the unit. I have the grippers that come with the unit, and they are another pet peeve of mine with this unit. So what I've actually done is upgraded these to a set of croc clips, red, blue and black croc clips to match the 3-phase leads. These are really difficult to buy in a set. I actually bought these individually. They are from Schutzinger. They are the SAK 6675 series, and you can see I think they got 32mm dual capacity in comparison to what provides with the unit. If I just chuck him, bring my terminal rail in, you can see I can just about get on the M12 there. Get on the M8 nut there. But that's pretty much on its max. With this you can see M12 nut dead easily, and I've still got loads of capacity. That'll get me onto an M16 bolt and nut, no problems, and the M8 there, no problems whatsoever. So I've upgraded to those as another little measure to solve one of the issues, and they go back in there, and if I shove them up there, so I can leave those elements out, and this will now zip up a little bit easier. It still is a little bit bulged in there, but it does take a bit of the pressure off the case a little bit. And zip him up. And one solution I did come up with to look into resolving this case is a Veto PB5 parts bag. And these will all take all the probes and the crocs, and there, and then I can zip him up, and then with the clip that's on here, zoom out a little bit. With the clip on here, I can clip all the croc clips in there, and that is one solution. I can carry him around with the accessories in here and the rest of it in the case. So that does work. I did look at an MB2 pouch from Veto as well. That is a little bit small. I did actually buy one. This is the actual blackout version that comes with this, and it has, to be honest, pretty much the same problem as this. I'll quickly chuck everything in there and you can have a look so you get an idea. So to use the MB2 case, the leads, I sort of elongate them to sit in the front pouch here, and then use a Velcro tie to hold them together, and you can kind of slide them in all the way down into the front of the case there, and you can also get the temperature probe to fit in there as well. And then he closes up relatively easy. Charger goes in the bottom of the case here, along with the adapter, along with my filter unit. Then the actual unit can sit in the top there, it says. So as you can see, it still is quite tight, jiggly about. There we go. Then the leads along with the adapter, they can slide in the pocket at the back on the MB2, and then there, and then that leaves me with the side gap down here, so my 3 croc clips can go down there. And then we can do him up on there, but you can see I've got a similar sort of problem with the issue I had with the Megger case here. It does do up if you jiggle it about a little bit, but yes, it doesn't really work that well. Probes in the can go in here. To be honest, I don't use the probes an awful lot. Yeah, which that hurt. So I've got the probes inside there. And then you can obviously carry them around like that. The strap, if you want it, can go in that one. And you can use it like that, but you can see it's got the same kind of problem. It's all expanded out. You can clip this to case, and in a similar manner put probes or any accessories in this part here. So you can do that. That eases the case congestion a little bit, but it's a similar sort of issue really, which is a bit of a shame because this case is quite a nice case, It retails in the UK for £64.80. The actual original Megger case, this one here, is also available, and that retails for £63.50. So to replace this with this is a similar sort of cost really, so quite comparable, but as I said, it doesn't quite make it. So that brings in the MB3 into the equation. And this retails for, I got this for £79, so a little bit more expensive, but fairly good, fairly comparable price, I guess. So transfer the Megger into this. Again, the leads can all go in the front here. Chucked down in there, and then that can do up. And you obviously have a bigger capacity inside it in here. It doesn't show too well. There's the meter. There's all the charger and everything. That's that. That's all that all you as well. So here we go again. We'll put the meter in the case down there. That fits quite well. We can chuck the charger downside with its adapter. Let's set the strap in there. Filter unit can also go in there, and then the rest of these leads you can either put them in the pouch down here, or you could lay them in that spare bit of the compartment in there, and then he all does up reasonably well. So that does that on the back of the MB3. There is this case here with a bunch of pockets in here, so I can put the grippers in there, and I can put the croc clips in the other one. And that does up, and then probes again can go in one side and here. And that does fit pretty well. So a fair bit more space and quite a good alternative to the case supplied by Megger. So I've got a fair few accessories with what I've purchased, but they kind of enhance the use of the meter, so I like to have them with me and to carry them with the instrument. So there it is then. That's the Veto MB3, which is my new case for the MTR105 and all its accessories. I'm pretty happy with the outcome. It seems to hold the meter quite well, and I've got a little bit of spare capacity in there, certainly at these the front pocket and the back pocket there, to add a couple more things should I require it. You can obviously resolve the issue somewhat with using the original bag and one of these PB5 bags from Veto. I should have said these come in at around about £10 each. You buy them in a pack of 5. But yeah, you can clip that to the case and store the probes in that, and that does solve the issue to some extent, but I kind of prefer everything all in the one big case there. Disappointingly, the MB2 there at the back on the right, not quite big enough. Same sort of issues as with the original case really. I did buy the MB2 for the MTR105 and it's not worked out, so I'm going to find something else to put in that, probably put that in with one of my other kits for battery testing, some of the other inspection testing that I do. And I did buy the MB3 for another instrument, another motor analyzer actually, but That's the MB3 is too small for that one, so I'll probably look to get an MB3B at some point in the future and see if that other analyzer and all its accessories can go in that. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you found it useful, and I'll see you again in the next one.